First things first. If you want to complete missions for the UDA, you'll need to craft a short-range radio. Plenty of folks need help, and factions pay well for prospectors that offer their time. Up to you. Stay safe.
Ooh, boy, what a rough landing. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me today in a new series for Icarus. I am so excited about this. All right, I am your host, Lethallady, and I hope you enjoy this first episode. With that being said, we need to figure out where we are at. It looks like we are far from where I want to be. Well, kind of, sort of, not really. Good. Time is of the essence, though. We need to really buckle down and get a lot done in this first episode because we don't want to be in the dark, which comes a lot faster than I like, with no shelter. That's going to be very important. So we're going to get a few things done right away as soon as we can. I'm going to build right here. And my reason for that is, like I showed you on the map, that is right there. It's going to tell us where we have our base. So it just makes things a lot easier. However, this location is full of wildlife, so we're going to have to be super diligent in making sure that we are armed and ready for anything. I will look at the talent tree here in a moment with you guys as soon as I hit level 1. We're going to make some very critical choices. Like I said, because we don't have a lot of time. We've got to be very particular about our choices in these first couple of level ups before it gets dark tonight. We are in the shadow of the mountains in this valley here, so it's a little dark, and I apologize for that. Okay, let's see if I can stay in the sunshine a little bit to make things a little easier. There's a deer there. Oh, we startled the deer. It's ran off. Ooh, there's a wolf there too. Oh, we gotta be very, very, very careful. We do not want to aggro that wolf. He is coming out to say hi. Wow. That is not good. Okay, so let's see. Oh, wow. He's just sitting there where I need to be. So, let's see what we can do now. We have no points for the tech tree yet. But let's craft our basic tools that we're going to need. Man. Okay. This is not good. I'm going to come over here and grab some oxite. We use this to derive oxygen. Ooh, yay, there's our level up. Good. Ooh, I hope that's not anything ferocious. It's just a lot of noise. I gotta really pay attention. Being aware of your surroundings in this game is really important. Okay. So we're going to go into my inventory and put this oxide in there to keep supplying us with oxygen. Okay. Now we're going to look in the tech tree. This is really important. Our first choices are super important. Okay, so we're gonna need that. Oh boy. I'm just trying to think. We're gonna need this, this, and this right away. There goes all of our points, but let's look at our talents. Okay, so some talent trees that I really want to put points in. Well, I really want to do all 3 of these, but then we have this. There's a lot here I want to put points into. Then we have habitation, which is really good. All of these are very important as well. And our combat points. I'm going to be doing the bows and crossbows and possibly blades. So for survival though, I'm going to start this. That's our base stamina. And this is our weight capacity, which is important. I might just go into adventure. In the exploration tree, you have increases to base health, which is what I'm going to do first. Okay. So now I'm going to go into crafting. Let's make that. That. And we're going to need as many as we can make of those. 21 is pretty good. And I'm going to switch this all around on my bar. There we go. So that way I can just use my mouse scroll button to quickly change between what I want to use. Alright, first things first, we need to find that wolf. Because I want to kill that wolf so I don't have to worry about it. Wow, he really just disappeared. He went along his way. I have no idea where he went. Okay, so first thing is going to be first. I want to come over here. Or maybe over here. Let's see. We need to prepare for what is inevitably going to happen. It might not happen today. We might have a sunny day. We might not have a storm right away, which would be really good. If that's the case, what I want to start doing is chopping down some trees. Because in a storm, these trees tend to fall. Ooh. So this is the process for chopping down the trees. This game kind of reminds me a little bit of Ark Survival. Just a little bit. It is a very unique game. There's not like a lot I can compare it to that I've played before. It's a really fun game. I'm really excited to be playing it. Alright. So, the creatures that like to spawn in this area in particular are obviously the wolves. And these horse-like creatures. There's the babies. There's always babies with them, and it makes me kind of sad to kill the moms, but we need to do what we need to do to survive. There is animal husbandry in this game. And eventually, I want to get into that. Then we can tame the creatures. I really want to get a team of wolves that will go with me everywhere I go. They'll help protect me, which would be really nice. Yep, there's the horse creatures. Ah! Like I said, there's the babies. Oh, the babies need to get away. Ooh, my goodness. Talking about eventful beginnings. You push Q in this menu and it just gather everything automatically. I like to use the pickaxe in the beginning to harvest the bone. We're gonna need that. Because the durability on your knife is ridiculous. It's really low. Now the babies are gonna wander around here lost because their mom was just killed. If I were to tame them, this would be the perfect opportunity to tame them. But, like I said, that's going to be something I do later on. So what's going to happen is, more than likely, these guys will grow up from being juveniles to adults and will come and after us for revenge. There we go. So, I think killing them would be the appropriate thing to do, but I just can't bring myself to do it. They're just too cute. Yay, a level up. Alright, I'm going to finish this stone out. And then we will look at the tech tree again. See, there's the baby right there. Oh, it's so sad. Okay. You get a lot of experience harvesting stone and other things that you can mine. So it's good to do this on occasion. I just really had to be careful because you saw how that guy snuck up on me. Not cool. Okay. So we're going to go into the tech tree real quick. We really need this. This is the wood building base set. We need to learn this so we can build our base. I also want to learn this. I might say that for a little bit later. It's not really important right now. We have other things that are really pressing, like water purifier. And we do need that to build with. But we also need that. I think I'm going to do this first. Alright, now we're going into the talent tree. Again, we have 2 points. Let's see. I want to put it here because our health is really important, and to increase that is good to do in the beginning. I'm gonna see if I can hunt that dude. There we go. We're gonna need I'm just making sure we're safe. We're gonna need all of the fur and meat and bones from these guys. So hunting anything and everything is going to be important. Okay, back to chopping some wood. So the goal is to gather a bunch of wood for our base building and to also level up as fast as we can. We're going to also need to craft stuff here very soon. I don't think I put a point in the ever so important... Oh, I did. Okay, so let's craft that really quick. We need to get this placed down as fast as we can, because we're going to need the charcoal. Let's put you there. Alright, we're going to put some wood in you right away, so you can start creating charcoal. Oh, and let's cook up the meat. We need that. I'm also going to put this down in my bar. And let's put those two pieces in there and sort this all out. Okay. Ooh, this needs to be repaired. It does take stamina to repair your equipment. So stamina is really important to increase. We will be doing that as we level up as well. Alright, let's take down this tree, because this tree is kind of in the way. We want to clear out as many trees around here as possible, because during the storms, depending on what kind of storm you get, they can fall on your base and cause damage in the windstorms, or in the flash storms, which consist of lightning. They can catch on fire, and then your base catches on fire. See how our water level is really low right now? Not good. We can start taking hits to our health if we don't get water in us anytime soon. We have to wait for the charcoal to become a thing. 8 is not enough. I think we need at minimum 12. So we're going to just let that cook up and do its thing. And shortly, we will be able to craft that water purifier. I'm going to cut down a few more trees while we wait. I'm going to get pretty heavy here. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm starting to get the indication that my water is low, which is not good. Okay, so I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to craft this. Probably 2 of these. These can also catch on fire during those flash storms, so what we're going to need to do is only leave these out temporarily. It's to relieve us of all the weight in our storage. Let's see, can we... Alright, there's 24. That's good enough. Alright, we're going to go into our crafting menu. We're going to craft this bad boy up. We're going to deploy it. We're going to hold F down to open it and put this in there. Oh boy. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so we're going to have a flash... Not a flash storm. It is a rainstorm. So what we have to do is dig a little into one of these stones here to make a little temporary shelter from the storm. Now we are surrounded by trees. I'm hoping that they don't all come crashing down on us, but if they do, we're gonna be still pretty sheltered from this, from the trees falling down. Can we get in here? Not really. Let's make this a little bit bigger. There we go. Now we're safe. So this is what we're going to have to do to wait out the storm, unfortunately. And I already spent my points. Let's see if I can do a little bit more while we're waiting for the storm to get really bad. I might be able to level up enough that we have some talent points to spend. It would be great if we hit level 2 before we had to go into our little makeshift shelter. Oh, our stamina is just so low. I would eat the food, but every moment counts right now. We are not going to hit level 2. I'm going to do this. We're going to try. We're going to really push it. See how I'm getting that debuff? Yeah, that's a thing. But we're going to try to get leveled up here before I have to take shelter. So let's see if we can manage that. Mining is the best way to do it, but our stamina runs out really quickly. See that red portion of the storm up there in that bar? That's when we really want to make sure we are in our little makeshift shelter. I'm really pushing it. I really want to level up. Probably not smart. Now we're super heavy. Oh boy. Let's craft one of those real quick. We are not going to make it. Alright, we got to go into our little makeshift shelter. It's going to get nasty. Yeah. Well, we tried. We did our best. We're going to deploy that really quick. I will deploy it right there. Ooh, are we not in here enough? It's saying that we're not sheltered. Oh boy, this is not good. I don't know why this isn't working. Oh, it has worked before. Oh my goodness, we're gonna have to ride this one out, guys. I guess we're not sheltered. That is really weird. We just don't have a choice. It's a short storm, so we should be okay. Because the storm is now going away, our debuff is too. So we're gonna come out here. And start taking apart the trees that the storm blew down for us. Thank you, Storm, for helping us get these trees down. Any second now, we're gonna level up. There we go. Yay. Okay. So we've taken care of that. We are getting low on food again, but let's see, we can eat the berries. That time is coming up. So you do get buffs from the food that you eat. It is good to have 3, just like in Valheim. They do have timers, as you can see. So we need to keep an eye on that to keep up the food supply. We're going to activate this again because we want to keep this going. I'm going to go ahead and craft another one of these. I should be crafting this stuff, but I want to do that a little bit later. What time is it? Ooh, we should probably start building now, actually, because it's getting late. Okay. So, how much wood do I have on me? Okay, so we have enough to really start something here. Let's go ahead and do 12 of those to begin with. We'll do as many of these as we can, too. Oh, it's saying that we're not going to have that much. Okay, we're going to wait. I might go ahead and just grab some more wood. Here we go. There's 9. Yeah, we're going to be heavy for a minute. I'm going to move these down here and those down here. I might just make a few more of those as well. Oh, it's saying we can't. Alright. See, it's starting to get dark. Go ahead and pick that up because it's going to be in the way. Alright, so we're going to put down one of these first. It can be anywhere. And then from there, we're going to start laying our foundations. I like to put these posts everywhere. You don't have to, but it just makes it much easier to build out and be structurally sound, because that does matter. Oh, I don't have any more of those? Yes, I do. Let's put those down. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like to do it on even numbers. So we're going to put another one down. And we're going to put some more poles down to support that. See, that tree needs to go. Okay, so daylight is fading very quickly. We want to build... We're going to have to grab some more wood. And we want to craft a number of those. It is going to get dark, guys. I'm so sorry I did not level up again. Oh, I did level up again. Okay, hold on. We're going to do something else then. We want to get some lighting. So we're going to craft some of those. Alright. We're going to hit our L button to turn the light on. There. Fantastic. This was a really good start. I'm very pleased. Okay. We're going to have to make some more of those. We have 4 more foundations. Oh my goodness. Okay, so when this happens, you want to build that out. We're going to take that out of our bar. And so that's number 8. And you want to push Y. That puts it back into your inventory. Ooh, let's go. Oh, no, see, I did it again. There we go. This is going to be a big base, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, but we're going to want a decent sized base. 5. Okay, so we got... I want to make 6 more of these. Oops, I don't have enough, so we're going to go grab some more. And we're going to want... We have 3, so we're going to want 3 of those. We have some storms coming, so that means I'm going to want to cut down these trees that are close to our base because we have way too many of them near our base. We're going to need more poles. Alright, so we're going to craft... Oops, ran out of wood. We're going to go grab some more. Okay. Alright, I have them everywhere, so we're going to put down another row of foundations right there. Ooh, kind of gone into the ground a little bit there. We have lots of shrubbery and trees very close to our base, which is not good. I'm hearing critters. We don't like that either. Alright, so you want to make sure to be careful where these fall, because these will hurt your base. This can also be a target for fire, so we want to get rid of these. And it's a pain in the booty because it takes forever. Okay. We're gonna have some ground in our base place, which kind of sucks. Alright, so let's place down our poles. We want stability everywhere. I don't think we need a pole there. We are literally touching the ground right there. So, next thing we're going to do are walls. We're going to make as many of those as we can. We are low on water. Oh boy. And you know what? We might become low on oxygen too. That just dawned on me. Which is not good. We could... kind of wander over here. We need to be really careful because wolves like to hang out over here. And let's grab some more oxide. We do not want to run out of oxygen. We're gonna let our stamina catch up with us. There we go. Let's get out of here. Open our inventory. Yeah, that was a good call. We are low. Okay, so let's see how much we can build out. Okay, so there's only 2 down this way. I want to turn these into windows. This is going to be a double door. I like to have double doors. Alright, crafting. You do not have any wood for that. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and grab some more wood. All of the sounds are so ominous. Alright, so let's craft that. R for the rotation wheel to choose what we want. And I'm going to craft 2 doors. Alright, so here we're going to do a big window. There we go. It's going to kind of be off-center though, isn't it? That's okay. I'll deal with it. And then, oops. We're just going to do a straight up wall there. Oops, wrong one. There. We have 2 doors. See those horses? They are lethal. How many of those do I have? Just 1 more. We are out of wood. Seven. Let's see. I'm thinking... 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 that way, so we'll do it this way. This is dangerous. Do I have any more wood over here? No, I do not. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. We're gonna get in here. This is gonna be another rainstorm. So what we want to do is we want to hopefully make as many of these as we can to have some shelter here. Oh, we definitely need way more than that. Oh man, I'm hoping it's going to be enough to give us some shelter. Oh boy. How about we destroy... to try to get enough. We only have enough for 1 more. Does this give us shelter? I really hope so. Oh boy, we might be in trouble again. We can only wait and see. I do have some points I can put in places, so let's go ahead and do that while the storm shows up. It's making a bunch of noise. Okay. So we got a lot of our basics. This would be good to grab. So with that, we need that, but I'll worry about that tomorrow. Let's see, I think I'm gonna grab that. And what else? So this is an oxidizer. Before I go ahead, get too far ahead of myself, you want to put your oxide in this, and what it'll do, it'll balloon up there, and then you can consume the oxygen that fills that balloon, and you put your oxide in there, and it processes the oxygen from that. It's more efficient, but it makes it to where you're kind of on a short leash around your base place because you need to always refresh your oxygen. It is really useful though. You really do need it. I'm gonna wait on the storage, I think, because, well, shoot, I don't think I will. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't think I have enough wood to make any of that stuff, so we're gonna look at our talents next. We did some base health, and now increased to base move speed, which is not a huge thing right now. I want to increase my stamina, and I'm trying to figure out where that went. There is a place to do it. I think it's on solo. Base stamina. There we go. So we've done a little bit of that now. I'm going to increase inventory weight capacity. So now we've spent all of our points for level 3. We're almost level 4 though, which is awesome. So during this time, we're going to want to have this. Oh, I already had one. Let's just destroy that one then. We do not need to. So, if the storm gets really bad, which it isn't, thankfully, you do have to make repairs on your base because the storm will do damage over time to your structure, your wood structure. As soon as we can make stone, which doesn't happen until level 15, we have to be really careful with this base. It's pretty fragile. The storm is pretty much dying down. So I'm going to be a little on the gutsy side. Oh, wait. Oh, it's complaining that we don't have any shelter. Still saying that we don't have shelter. Well, that's as good as we're going to get, so... Uh-oh. That's one of those horse things. We want to kill that thing. They usually have babies with them too, which makes it kind of sad. Storm is dying down. Fabulous. I would really like to go out and... Ooh, we got him. We did it. That also leveled us up, but let's go take care of this guy. Oftentimes there's a baby with them. We're gonna snatch that as fast as we can. We don't know what else is out here. I don't see anything else scary. Oh, there's the baby. See? They're so cute. And you can start taming them. But like I said, I'm not really ready for that. What I do want to do is gather more wood. I really need to come out here and do it from this side of the base. Because these trees are really close to the base. We don't want that. You don't need to sleep in this game, but if you do get a buff for that. We don't have a bed, so we can't sleep. So I'm going to do as much work as I can throughout the night to not only pass time, but to level us up. And I will see you guys in the morning unless something exciting happens, and then I'll bring you back in. Okay, so what I'm going to do really quick with you all is do some more ceiling pieces. I don't know if I need that many, but let's go for it. Oh, we don't have a place. Oh, there we do have a place. See, look at that. It would be really good to get that cooked up. So I should always have my weapon ready. Wrong way. This way. I'm gonna go ahead and just... Oh, no, we got plenty in there. Okay, so we're gonna start cooking up this meat. We need this meat really bad. Okay. We're gonna place more of these. Perfect. Okay, so now we are going to need, I think, 4 of those. We could need more. It might be 5 or 6 that we need, but no, that'll be good. I'm tempted to make these into windows. What should I do? I think for now we're just gonna make them solid. And now we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna need 8 of these. We don't have enough wood. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come out here and get some more wood. Some really weird noises out there. Oh, look at this. I hear walking. I think it's another horse. Not the baby necessarily, but another horse. Scary. Okay. We need 6 of those. We've got enough wood to make them. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna hit the R button and we're gonna... Oh, we need 2 more. I don't think that's the baby out there. Oh. There we go. We have a full base. There is something more I want to do, and that is to make this. We're going to place this by the door. I don't think I have any oxide on me. I have 1. We are low on food and water. Oh, I hope the sun comes up soon. Alright, then we're going to make a few of these. I have 4 slots, so we're going to do 4. We're just going to stack these up in the corner to kind of hide. Well, that's not going to really hide that, is it? Eight. We're going to stack them a little bit. Alright, now we can start getting rid of some of the stuff that we're carrying because we don't need all of this stuff. I'll leave a little bit of that on me and I'm going to start removing more of this. Now this storage is not very efficient. It is very small. But we will get more storage soon. I'm going to keep that on me. Put the berries and this stuff in here. And then in here, we're going to put this stuff away. We'll just go ahead and sort that, and that's what we will keep on us. We really need food and water. The sun is coming up. We also need oxygen. Okay, I shouldn't have ran out like that, but it is just the baby. It sounds like there's another one around here, though. We're going to do 8, 9, and 0. There we go. Look at that. This game... Okay, so I only asked it to make 4 of those things. Maybe I asked it to make 6. I can't remember, but I will have to look back when I edit this. But it's made more. I think there's some sort of glitch. That's fine. We can always use more. Okay. So let's go get some oxide. And then we're going to look at our points and then probably close out this episode. We got a lot done. We got our base started. That was super important. It was a very eventful first episode. We might have to go kind of far to get our oxide. Here we go. We're going to want quite a bit. Because we want to put some in our contraption in our base, and we also want to put some in our inventory right away. We're going to lose our light here soon. We might hit level 5 before we end the episode. That would be awesome. Okay, should always have this ready to go. There's a carrot, but I don't want to pick it right now. Alright, we're coming along here. Usually, there's a wolf that hangs up here. Hangs out up on the next level here. So we're going to have to really keep an eye open. Let's grab some more berries. We'll grab that, why not? Alright, so there's 2 nodes of oxide here, which is really good. I think the mining in this game is very satisfying. I like watching the demolition of the nodes of the stone or the whatever we're mining. One thing that we're going to have to do soon, and probably in the next episode, is look for a cave. Because we're going to want to start mining some iron. Because once we hit level 10, we're going to need it. We're going to need as much as we can find. I'm really surprised nothing's up here. Usually there's a wolf or something. The game is being merciful. Not. This game is never merciful. This is a pretty intense game. I think there's another oxide node over there too. There is. We'll go ahead and grab that before heading back. Alright, so we are super heavy and we're on our way back home. because we are super heavy, we're going to have to definitely do our due diligence in being safe. There's more oxide there, but I'm going to wait. Save that for later. I'm going to run a little bit. It just takes our stamina. Ooh, I hear a wolf behind us. At least that's the direction of the sound. I should grab some more. I'm going to grab this really quick. Why not? We're already heavy. I think that is not oxide. Ooh, we need these though. We could use these. I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm already super heavy. And I just... Ooh, see, there's a wolf right there. Let's see if we can kill it. I'm guessing it's right there. It was! That is awesome. Alright. So, I'm going to come over here and harvest that. I hope I have room. I do. Where is its body? Is that it right there? That is. Woohoo! We leveled up too. I was really hoping we would level up to level 5. That's great. Alright, let's be prepared. I was hearing those horse-like creatures running around over here. We did have the baby, but the actions of the baby was not matching the sounds, so it sounded like there was another one nearby. So we really want to make sure that we don't run into that, because they are fast, and I will not be able to move out of its attacks. Because I'm so overweight right now. Which is good. We have a lot of oxide on us, which we needed badly. We are slowly making it home. I'm going to have to throw some meat on our campfire. The first thing is first. We're going to offload all of this. Oh, let's turn our light on. Alright, fill that bad boy up, and we're going to take some. There we go. Usually I have a box here. Let's see if I can make another storage box. I can. Let's make one really quick. And put it down. There we go. I like to keep all of that in here. We're just going to do that. There we go. And I'm going to throw this on the fire. I'm going to take all of this out. Ooh, I'm going to put that on the fire too. I forgot I grabbed that. And we're going to hold for access. And put all that in there. Alright. Well, I think this was a very good first episode. So if you all enjoyed the episode, be sure to let me know by giving it a like. If you have any helpful tips, and I'm serious about this, please share them down in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. And if you are one of my loyal and amazing returning subscribers, thank you so much for your continued support. I appreciate all of you for being here. Y'all take care, and I will see you in the next episode.
Yeah.